What's good, YouTube? It's your boy back with another deck profile. I have 2 weeks in a row first place. What's your name? What did you play? Because I heard it was freaking nuts. It was the keys.
Yeah. I'm Joel Madera. You know, Joel's Funeral.
What's good, YouTube? Joel's Funeral here.
I haven't uploaded in a year, but anyways, I've still been playing the game. With COVID going around, I try to upload here and there, but you know, I never get around to doing it. Anyways, I won 2 weeks in a row, 4-0. Last week I went undefeated, no games dropped. This week I played Traptrix. Dogma?
Traptrix.
Or I like
New Traptrix God?
Confirmed. Anyways,
Confirmed.
I call this S.T.D. Stun Traptrix Dogma.
Very
S.T.D.
good. Very nice. Very
we
nice.
only get STDs
Yes,
around here.
yes, I'm a big fan.
Mermelio gives us gonorrhea. Anyways, let's get into the deck profile.
Okay, in that
So,
case.
starting off, we play the staple 3 of Merm, 3 Mantis. These are basically your staples. You don't want to like stay away from 3. Like, this is all you need, 3. And then you can either decide if you want to play 1, 2, or 3 of Dionea. Personally, I play 2 because of like not viable, but like I'm playing Prosperity. Let me clear that out. I'm only playing 2. That way we can deck thin with Prosperity, and if we need this is really only like a turn 2 play. Seeing this in your opening hand sucks. So like if you have Mantis, you almost normal summon always search Dionea because you're always getting Mermelio off your Sarah. So you always want to search this if you normal summon a Mantis. That's basically all you want it for. Its recurability with the trap pulls when you special summon it off Sarah is relevant, but that's really if your opponent has a monster heavy deck that does play on your turn. So setting Gravediggers is really good. Gravediggers is probably the best trap pull. So like really that's all you need it for. You can play 1, it's kind of risky, but playing 2 is nice. Anyways, we're gonna get more into the spice. We're playing 3 Ash, 2 Parallel.
No other hand traps?
Hand traps, kind of just dog bars.
Kinda. Those are not hand traps. Those are engine cards.
They're engine.
Only
Anyways.
three Ash for the hand traps?
Yeah, only 3 Ash. I think the trap cards get you there. You only really need the trap cards. People either decide to play Exceed.
And 2 Parallel.
Yeah, 2. With Prosperity, you can just search it. Having 3 is too bricky. That's what I think.
True.
Then for the Dogma engine, just 1 and 1.
Only 1 Ecclesia? 1
Yeah.
Fleur de Lis? No Maximus?
Yeah.
Alright.
Maximus is kind of trash.
Maximus is trash.
Especially,
Confirmed.
yeah.
Yes.
Especially since a lot of people here also at my locals play Dogma as well. They're also playing like in chess and all that to search and stuff and just pop cards. So like really, it's really bad. You only play 1 and 1 because, well, Nadir adds from grave.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, and
1
like
Ecclesia forever.
Yeah, and you don't want to open too many; it becomes a brick. You just want to normal summon like 1 like Traptrix, and then that's basically
Makes
it.
sense. Yeah, Nadir's the only good one.
Yeah,
really.
Nadir is the only good card.
Good.
And then we're playing 2 Prosperity and then the Feather Duster.
Ah, yes.
The reason why I'm playing Feather Duster, it's a 1-of. I don't have a 3rd pot, so like
it is
you can just
good.
go Prosperity and add it. It's a 1-of. It's
Yes.
sacky.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Thank you,
there.
Takahashi. Thank you,
Plus,
Takahashi. Thank
this
you.
deck doesn't lose to Oakledge, so you can just blow up their back row and they can't do anything because Sarah's unaffected.
Very good.
And then for the traps, staple 3 Shade. You want to play this? Rank 4s galore.
Combo, yeah. Traptrix Shade combo.
Yeah, literally.
All right.
We're playing 3
Tax.
Ice Dragons. This just destroys everything. Kills Dragoon. It's the out to Dragoon. You just basically combo off. Even at that, you can just summon 1 random level 4 from the grave and just Xyz, and you win. 3 Torrential. Once again, Sarah's unaffected, so you blow up everything, then Sarah goes off. 3 Dogma. 3 Punishment. This is literally the best card in the deck. You can go end phase by sending Santa Clad, and then you special Ecclesia on your end phase, and then you're broken.
Gas.
3 Strike standard.
Gas.
And then we're playing 2 Gravediggers, best trap pull in the game. Basically, negates hand, grave, and banished effects. And then burn for 2,000. That's massive. It shouldn't be allowed. And then the Floodgate, really this is
allowed.
This is really good against Zoo, and that's basically it. In normal summon relying decks, that's about it. Most of the time, I just always loop the Gravediggers.
It's a little more than that. Like against Virtual World, they go
Oh
Lao
yeah.
or Lulu.
It's also good against that because they don't have a target anymore. And then we play the 1 Imperial Order. Once again, Prosperity searches.
Also, thank you, Takahashi for that card too. Yes.
That card.
Yeah, there are a lot of thank you Takahashis in this deck profile.
Yes. And then for the extra, we play 3 Sarah, mandatory. What I find doing the most is I always banish 1 because you only ever probably need 2 Sarahs to go off for Prosperity in your summons. So basically you just banish 1 Sarah and you draw. And then obviously the 1 Collector's Rare Phoenix, you play anything else,
Flex.
if you don't play anything else,
That's
you're
a
broke.
flex.
just kidding. I hardly ever summon this, and when you do summon it, it's always with Sarah, so you always draw one with a free pop. We're also playing one Rafflesia, one Abyss Dweller, one Time Thief, Vespanado. I never summon this, but it's still really good in the deck just to do some piercing. We're also playing the Utopia and Zeus. This Utopia,
another Takahashi card.
yeah, Utopia is really good in this deck. Basically because most of your monsters can't like kill monsters over like 4,000. So, and this is also a really good out to Dragoon. You just summon this and it's GG. Also with like Zoo Ram, you summon this and they can't special from the grave as well because they can't activate effects until the end of the damage step. So it's pretty good. That's it for the Xyz. Also, I really find myself, depending on matchups, if I go first or second, if I go second, I almost always banish the Rafflesia with one Sarah and maybe Vespanado or Dweller, depending on the matchups. But it is high variance on which ones you do banish. And then for our Nadir targets, we play the Omega, 2 Enchest, and then 1 Titaniclad. You can always loop your Enchest with Omegas. And Omega's really good against like Eldritch, you can always just shuffle back stuff.
Good. All right. So with the side deck, what decks were you most concerned about when building your side deck?
To be honest, probably just like Drytron. That's basically it because yeah.
Yes.
And like also kind of VW, but not really because Trap Card Sculptor.
Yes.
So like really, this is just really good for combos.
There's your VW counter.
Yeah, and then we go first again, just in case they, always after a game 1 or a game 3, you go first. You probably want to side this in because they're probably going to play Lightning Storm and stuff. Lots of back row removal. We're playing 3 Traptrix. It's good. It's literally like your 6th to 4 copies of cards. It's your 3rd copy for the DD Ground, 3rd copy for your Storms, and then we also play these. You basically almost always side this in against Drytron, Eldritch, and like basically anything that's super graveyard reliant.
Cards the keys.
Yeah, and then these also really broken because almost always if you activate Traptrix and you go set this, you pop 2 on end phase, and then Merm also pops on summon, so you get 3 pops on your end phase, and it's kind of really broken. Anti-spell, it's really dependent on what you're playing against. If it's like a really like spell heavy deck like Striker, yeah, it's ready to buy.
Good, bro. All right, Traptrix. Wow. Yeah, all right, man. Very good. Any shout outs? We got the Juan Cam. Here's the Juan Cam. Monkey Cam. All right. Shout out to the monkeys.
Yeah, shout out to the boys, Team Zero. Yeah, shout out to Peter for building my deck. He almost always builds my decks, but I always pilot them pretty good.
On the toilet.
On the toilet.
Sometimes on the toilet.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
But yeah,
Most of the times.
Shout out to everybody at Rival. Shout out to the boys, and shout out to the waifus.
Waifus.
Yes.
All right, man.
All right, that's it.
Good.